Hi! I was just preparing for this episode of Tiny Songs Live. What's a tiny song, you might ask? Well, it could be anything, and there's no rules. Well, that's not entirely true. There's one rule: it has to be a story, and every musical decision that we make has to be in service and in honor of that story. And that's it. I could do this by myself, but I think it'd be way cooler and way better if you helped me. So I want this to be interactive. I invite your help. Share any ideas or comments or suggestions you might have. I have no idea what's about to happen. This is going to be totally live. Here we go. Hello, welcome. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me out there on the internet? I'm so excited about this. Thank you for being here. This is something I've been wanting to do for forever, and we're finally doing it. And I'm just excited. So thank you for hanging out and having a fun Thursday night with me and all your friends on the internet. This is all about creativity, community, and just like making cool stuff. So I have no idea what's about to happen, but I do need your help to start with. So here's the deal. Here's how this works. We have two stories to choose from, and the chat is a huge part of this. I can't do this without the chat. I really can't stress that enough. The more the chat is involved, the more fun it is, and also the better the music is going to be. Someone out there in the internet confirm that you can hear my voice and you can see me. But assuming that that's the case, I'm going to show you the two stories, and then you have to choose. So, are you ready? Somebody confirm that I'm coming through, and then we'll jump in here. Okay, I'm getting confirmation from the chat. Thank you, chat. All right, chat, watch these two stories and let me know which one is your vibe for the night, and that will determine our evening. Okay, story 1 is now on the TV behind me. I'm going to show you. All right, let me paint a picture for you. It's 1964. You're in Italy. The hero of our story is a mechanic that builds race cars, Formula One cars. And right before the big race, the primary driver had an injury. So right before the race, this mechanic that built this car, the underdog, no one knows his name, has to race in the big race. So it's an adventure. It's an exciting, who knows what could happen sort of feeling. That's story 1. I'm going to call that the race. Okay? So that's the first option. Now let me tell you about the second option. And the chat will decide.
In the late summer of 1977, 2 unmanned spacecraft, Voyager 1 and 2, lifted off from Cape Canaveral atop Titan Centaur rockets. Traveling uninterrupted through interstellar space, the Voyagers will endure forever, long after everything man has ever built has crumbled into dust. In the event the spacecraft encounter alien intelligence, both Voyagers carry a copper phonograph record, a message, celebrating the sights and sounds of Earth.
And friendly wishes.
These unique discs contain photographs of everyday life, as well as voices, offering greetings in 55 languages. There are also animal noises, the music of Beethoven and Chuck Berry, a baby crying, laughter, rain, and a heartbeat. All of the planets in Voyager's path were in perfect alignment, something that occurs only once every 176 years. The spacecraft were in position to visit all 4 of the outer planets, a grand slam, an interplanetary home run. In the late summer of 1970.
Okay, so story 2. Voyager is currently 14 billion miles from Earth, and it's about to run out of batteries, and it represents the human race and our planet, and it has our songs and our stories etched into its gold record, but it doesn't have its own song. So should we create a theme song for, if the Voyager craft is a character in the story, what would its theme be? So those are the two stories, those are the two options, and I'll leave it up to the chat to decide. However, while the chat is chiming in, I have a very, very special announcement. This crazy idea, this Tiny Songs Live thing that I dreamed up, it has a legit sponsor. We got this thing sponsored, y'all. So I want to proudly introduce our sponsor, which is Sweetwater. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Sweetwater for helping make this thing possible and believing in me. They have a really cool giveaway going on. We'll have the link to that in the description and in the chat. So I just want to say thanks, Sweetwater. So now that that's out of the way, I want to introduce someone very special to you. And that is our special guest for the evening. And it seems like the chat is mostly decided here. It seems like the votes are coming in. It seems like Voyager is our journey. So speak now or forever hold your peace. But while the chat is still deciding, while the verdict is still out, I want to introduce a very special guest. You probably know this person if you are spending any time on YouTube, but I'll tell you how I know him. I went to school with this dude, and then we interned together at a recording studio for Rick Beato like 10 years ago, before Rick did YouTube. And then we have played in bands together and toured together and recorded a bunch of albums together. And he's one of my best friends. So I want to introduce our musical guest for tonight, who doesn't really deserve much of an introduction from me, but I'm proud to introduce him, and that is Rhett Shull. So I'm going to pull him up. I'm going to patch him in here, patch him into our OBS stream. And also, let me know, everybody out there in the world, if you're having any audio issues. I just want to make sure you can hear me and everything's good. I'm going to pull Rhett into our Hangout session here. So stand by. Hey, Rhett, can you hear me?
Yo, yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hey, chat, can you hear Rhett? Can everybody out there on the internet hear Rhett?
Hey. Check. Uh-oh. I hear a radio.
Hold on. Hey, Design by Shay, what's up?
All right, we're having a couple of audio issues for a few folks.
Okay, what seems to be the problem?
Seems to be that there's double audio, potentially an echo.
Copy, double audio echo. Stand by. I think I may have just done something that would fix it. So let me know if it's still going on. Hopefully it's resolved. But that being said, welcome, Rhett. How's it going, man?
Hey. Good, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I'm bummed that it seems like we've already decided our fate before you had a chance to chime in. But
honestly, I was cool with either one of those.
Yeah.
Either one of those options. I mean, yeah, the Voyager thing though. I probably would have voted the Voyager. I mean, I love cars, and I'm a man that likes to go fast. But with that, like,
I've gone fast with you before.
You have, but you can't really go faster than Voyager 1 or Voyager 2. I think those aren't they like technically the fastest man-made objects? Is it Voyager, or is there another?
I don't know, man. But all I know is that I looked it up today. Actually, for the nerds out there, there is a Voyager tracker that NASA has, and I looked it up today, and you can see in real time like where it is, what's the closest thing, and it's literally 14 billion miles away from us right now. And apparently it's going to run out of, it's like slowly shutting its systems down, and I think by 2025 it will no longer be like usable. So it's just like going out, and it's out in interstellar space, and it's
it left our solar system what, like 5 years ago or something like that.
It's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
so that's our journey.
Cool.
So here's the question for Rhett and also for the chat. What does this sound like? So here's some facts for us. It has the songs and sounds of the human race and all of our cultures etched into a gold record on the actual vessel. And it is going to go forever, and it may outlast our entire civilization. And there's a good chance that if there is intelligent life out there, it's going to find Voyager before it finds us. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not qualified to
Space
say
is
all
a big
that.
place.
Space is a big place, but it's very far. So if this was a song, what would it sound like? Everybody chime in. We need help from the chat, and I want some help from my good buddy Rhett and anyone that has any ideas. Let's vibe this out and like plan this together. I'm so excited. I wanted to do this one, so I'm really glad that everybody else does too. So I'm catching up on the chat here, and I'm really glad that the audio is fixed for you all. So bear with me with all the tech stuff. Yep.
All right.
Any thoughts, Rhett? Any
Yes.
ideas?
So it launched in 77, right?
It did, yes. But there's actually two of them.
Yeah.
But we'll just say the first one. Yep.
Yeah, Voyager 1 left in 77. So I think we've got to start with like some kind of drum groove or some kind of rhythm section element that is 70s inspired, 70s feeling. So maybe like a dry drum sound.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Reed. I have a bunch of Jake Reed's samples. If you don't know Jake Reed, he's an incredible session drummer in LA, and he's made a bunch of packs.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Like all of his sample packs, they're amazing. But he's got like super dead drums that could be cool, or we could do something on Splice. Or do we just not start with drums at all? Do we just start with like a vibe? There's
no rules, right? It's whatever.
Right. Okay.
All right, let's see what the chat's saying. And I like that 70s thing, by the way. 70s motif.
I want to combine like
sounds.
70s motif with ambient Brian Eno textures.
Yep, I dig that. Univibe, orchestral, Star Trek, echo, space echo, brushes.
I got my space echo right here, actually. Fire it up.
So I had an idea too. Let me know what you think of this. I think I saw a TikTok actually that was like it was old footage of interviewing some of the first astronauts, people involved in the space program, and it was asking them what they listened to. And all of the original astronauts seem to have listened to country western music.
Of course.
Because they were like space cowboys. Like that is the Wild West. Like that's the final frontier.
Well, they were all
space.
Like hotshot test pilots, like just dudes that were crazy enough to look at something like an early NASA rocket and go, hell yeah, man, I'll ride on the top of that thing to outer space.
So it might be a cool juxtaposition between like synthy 70s technology sounds, like modern 70s, like synthesis. I have the Moog. I have the 79 Moog. Bleeps and bloops and whatnot. And then also maybe some 70s drums, dry drums. But then maybe some like Western vibes.
Spaghetti space Western, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Okay. All right. My upstairs to get the bass 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start assembling some pedals here. So I'm gonna take my
you do that. Well, Rhett, quick question before you go. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Before you go, I do think we start with drums.
Okay.
Do you want to program drums, or do you want to go with like a splice thing? What do you think is the vibe?
I hate programming drums.
Okay.
So let's go with the splice thing.
Okay.
Do you have an BPM in mind?
I'll get back to you on that. I'll tell you what. You get to pedal world. I will start laying the architecture of some sort of dry groove.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good. All right.
Cool. This is so fun. What's going to happen? Who knows? Okay. While Rhett is starting, I do have one more special announcement in person that I have to introduce. And this is actually like the most special person to me personally, which is designed by Shay. I call her Shay. You can call her Designed by Shay, who is in the chat and also is doing something so cool. I have to tell you about this. So in real time, while we're making this song, Shay is designing custom, one-of-a-kind merch for this stream, this specific stream, for the 58 of you that are in this stream right now. Designed by Shay is designing a custom patch for this stream, and each episode of Tiny Songs Live has its own collectible patch. So here is the episode from a couple weeks ago. And then she did one last week for the Zeppelin. And then she's doing something right now inspired by whatever is about to happen. So I just want to introduce Shay real quick to you. Hello, Designed by Shay. Come in. Can you hear me?
Copy that, Philip Conrad. I hear you.
Okay, so it sounds like we're doing the Voyager 1. Are you getting ready to do some art?
I am equipped and ready for the task at hand.
I believe so much in you.
I know.
Okay, have fun. I'll leave you to it and get back to music vibes here.
Over and out.
Incredible. Okay, so in real time, Designed by Shay is designing merch for the stream. If you want to support the stream and you want to and support Shay and myself and what we're doing, this is a really fun way to do it. And also you get a really cool piece of custom thing. And also she's been just drawing up a storm over there. She's on the other side of that wall. And she has new designs, new t-shirt designs for the channel, new hats, new posters, all kinds of cool stuff. So all of that is in the description. And it's also in the chat. So, yeah, she definitely, in the space theme, she hit me with the, I know, like Princess Leia and Empire Strikes Back, which is, yeah, she's great. Okay, so thank you, Designed by Shay. I can't wait to see what she does. So here's the deal. If you buy the patch now, it's on sale. If you wait till the stream's done, it's full price. And then it's gone by the next episode. So if you want to get one of these patches, you can only get it the week of the stream. And then it's gone. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get to some music vibes here. And I'm catching up on the chat here. Oh, Dan says, got patches a few days ago. Love them. Highly recommended. Thank you very much, Dan. This is the most fun you've had on YouTube in ages. Amazing. Thanks, dude. Thanks for being a part of it. All right. So, Rhett, looks like Rhett. I'm going to pull up Rhett on the screen so you can see him in the top left corner there. We don't know what he's doing. We can't hear him. We can't hear him. We can't see him or hear him right now. It looks like he's gone to get something. So Rhett is in his own creative zone. I'm going to get into my creative zone here. I think I'm catching up on the chat. This is fun. This is fun, guys. Thanks for being here. This is all about us being creative and having fun together. So I'm going to get into creative vibes here. Let's see here. Let's think about, I'm going to pull up Splice. Let's see here. You should be able to see Splice and hear it when I play some drums. I found some cool drums earlier. Let's listen to some drums to audition. So I think there was a cool one here. Oh, this is the one. It sounds like a satellite going out into Distant Space. What do you guys think? Hey, what's up, Mark, by the way? Good to see you, dude. Bass player for Vertical Horizon is in the chat, which is pretty cool. Oh, Chad. Oh, my gosh. One of my favorite musicians in the world is here. What's up, Chad? Welcome. Chad is here. Oh, my gosh. All right. So that was a... Chad, do you like those drums? These drums here. If Chad likes them, it's decided. Because Chad's like one of my favorite drummers in the world. I'm going to pull up some other options. Chad digs it. Rhett, what do you think? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. All right, listening. Ooh. Okay, I can hear it. The chat can't hear it, but it's a vibe. I'm going to download it. And it's 82. Okay. This might be something. Downloading. So this is a part of the show where you have to wait for us to download and sync stuff because this is live. Totally live. Stand by. Importing drums. All right. Let's listen. I think it's cool. Chat, what do you think? Does the chat like these dry drums? Feels very 1977 to me. I have a good feeling about it. Okay, Chad gives his blessing. So all is all right, Rhett likes it, Chad likes it, I like it. Done. We're gonna commit to that. 82 BPM. Let it be known. I proclaim to the chat and to the world. 82. Jake Reed. Dry drums. It shall be known. All right. So. Well. No, we don't. We don't have a key. So here's okay. Let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up the Zoom call with Rhett. Rhett. So people can hear you too, because I can hear Rhett and no one else can hear him. Stand by. And pulling up Rhett here, and then I'm going to put it in the view where I can see it too. Show self view. Okay, so everyone should be able to see both of us. So we're at a crossroads. Either I come up with a bass line, or Rhett comes up with something, and then I come up with a bass line off of that.
I think I have something. I'm
Yeah?
going to record it. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
So let's see if this works. I mean, can you guys, well, you can't hear what I'm doing.
They can't. I can. No, I can't either. No, we can't hear until you send it.
Okay. All right. So let me get something together and I'll send it. It's a beat.
Is it it's a keys thing?
It's a keys texture thing. And
okay,
I think
cool.
it might be a good place to start.
Okay, let's start there. And while Rhett is sending that over, I am going to take the opportunity to once again thank Sweetwater. Sweetwater, thanks for making this possible. Thanks for believing in me. They've been really cool to me, and they have a cool giveaway going on, and the link is in the chat and the description. So that being said, I'm going to come back over here and catch up on the chat with you guys. Everybody's... All right. Star Wars did come out in 77. That's a good point. Key of A. That's a good country key. True. This isn't very metal. It's not metal yet. Catching up on the chat. I'm just so glad that you all are here with me. This is fun. We're making us okay. So for those that are just arriving to this stream, let me do a brief explanation of what's going on. We're creating what I call a tiny song, and that's we have to create a song based off of an idea or a story in real time. The story that the chat chose is the Voyager mission or vessel that's currently 14 billion miles from Earth and is slowly running out of batteries. But it's the furthest thing from Earth that mankind has created, and womankind. Both man and woman created the Voyager, I should say. So we're creating a theme song for the Voyager. That's what's going on right now. And my guest and good friend Rhett is vibing on something. He's about to send me whatever his idea is, and we're going to drop it into my DAW and see what happens. So this is totally live, and this is just fun, creative vibes, and everyone's idea is welcome. And also, I should say too, a lot of multitasking going on. So if I don't see your idea, just type it again, and maybe I'll catch it on the next time. I'm not intentionally ignoring anyone. I'm just doing the best I can here, you know? I'm just a man. Hey, what's up? AMP. Welcome. Awesome bass player here in the chat. What a fun conglomeration of wonderful humans. Okay, so Rhett's vibing right now. Maybe while he's doing that, maybe I should start doing some bass sound hunting. Might be a thing. So let's do that. I'm going to go to Logic. And let's do some organization here. So this one, we'll just call this drums. Can't type. Bring this up here to the top. That's great. Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, Albus? Welcome, sir. We're just vibing. All right, this is our journey. This is our satellite journey. Voyager mission inspired by Jake Reed drums. Not a bad time. So what would the bass tone of a drifting satellite sound like? Pretty sure it's my Mustang bass to start with. Let's just get a little loop going. All right, I'm going to grab a bass here while we all just gooseneck to this drum loop. All right, stand by. All right, let me get patched in here. It's bass. Yep. I kind of want to wait until I hear what Rhett does to know what I'm going to do next. But I do like that tone. But maybe we should do something a little weirder. Maybe it's like, chat, I welcome your thoughts and ideas. I might do some tremolo reverb vibes for that Western thing. Let's see what that sounds like. looks like I got an email from my good friend Rhett Shull. Fancy that. Let's see what that's all about. What do you guys think of that bass tone? Is that a vibe? Okay. Going to my email. It says texture, C# minor. Uh-oh. All right, downloading. And then we're going to take texture and drop it into the DAW. Stand by, everybody. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Let's talk to Rhett here. Hey, buddy. Can you hear me?
Hey. Yeah.
All right. I'm pulling you back up in the chat. Hey, can everybody see Rhett?
Yo.
That's a cool vibe.
So my idea was that you can kind of chop that up however you want. If you hear it, you can just use I was thinking E major.
Uh-huh.
Because that's pretty spaghetti westerny, but starting on the 6.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. See if it works. It might not, but
I think it's a vibe.
Moment,
so what were the chords you were playing? It was 6th
start
and what?
minor.
Uh-huh.
And then I think up to the flat 7. So actually I don't know what chords. It's a plugin that I have called Playbox.
Uh-huh.
You can hear this, but it's
Tell you what, I can figure it out because I can't hear you. I can only hear your voice.
Oh yeah, you can't hear me.
So
yeah.
I'll put my ear on it. And then I'll come up with some bass stuff.
Get your ears on it. I'm going to try and come up with a spaghetti westerny kind of guitar sound here. Space wet.
Hey, and just a friendly reminder to Rhett and to everyone, this is like, just have fun with this. Like, no rules. So just let the story tell you what the music should do. All right, I'm going to jump into my DAW here. See you soon, buddy.
All right.
All right. What a fun day. I got to make friends, get to make music with friends, and make friends in the chat. It's a great day. All right, I'm going to listen to this and see what we can do with it. Okay, that's cool. I think we're going to do a little cut, though. Maybe right there. Make this into a loop. Yeah. We might just go back and forth between those chords. Maybe. Let's ponder in our hearts. Hey, what's up, Connor? Welcome. And welcome, one and all, everyone. Okay, that's cool. Maybe a pad? Someone said a pad. Dan said a pad. Let me see what I can do with that. Maybe like a 70s pad. Uh-oh. Oh, my MIDI keyboard isn't connecting for some reason. Let me unplug it. There we go. You guys hear that? C sharp minor, I guess. I think we're in E. Maybe that. Something like that. What do we think? I kind of like that. So it's like C sharp minor to G sharp minor. We just kind of vibe on that. Let's just try it. All right. Yeah, something like that. So I should voice it like... Yeah, that's the vibe. Bear with me, folks. I'm a bass player. All right, I can use that and chop it up. Ooh, fretless would be cool, but I don't have one. Quantize. Cool. Let's go here. Take this. And let's loop it, see what happens. Just gotta line it up. yeah, that's going to be cool. I got some latency on my monitoring. Stand by. I'm going to change a setting which will make my life so much better. Stand by. I was hearing an echo on my own voice. So much better. All right, let's see how Rhett's doing. Let's see what he's up to. You know, see if he's doing okay. It looks like he's tracking something. He's tracking some. We're gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna go into Bass World, and I'm excited about it, and this is gonna be fun. So let's go back to this. This is totally live, folks. This is how you know it's live. I don't know what's happening. I'm just the bass player. We're just making stuff. You can get away with being in so many situations by just being like, I don't know, man. I'm just the bass player. Like, that's a great one. Try that if you're ever in a difficult situation. Okay. Bass. Let's see what we got here. Hello, welcome one and all. Hey, I should take an opportunity to say, quick reminder, what we're doing here. We're making a tiny song, and that means we're making a song, a musical arrangement based off of a story, and the story that the chat chose was the Voyager mission, which is currently 14 billion miles away in space, and it's slowly running out of batteries. So we're creating a theme song for the Voyager vessel. That is what the chat decided. I will respect the wishes of the chat. I also want to do that, and that's cool to me. So what's happening right now is my good friend Rhett is recording some cool stuff, and I'm over here recording some stuff, and we're going to hopefully put it together, and it's going to be even more cool when it's all together. So that's what's going on. And also, one thing I failed to mention, I have some courses, some bass courses, and they're on sale right now. And that's a way that you can support what we're doing and also learn some cool stuff. So if you're interested in learning some more about how to play, some theory stuff, I have a triads course, and it's on sale right now. And that's going to be in the chat here soon. So it's also in the description. So let me see what I can do with some bass here, some bass vibes. Let's go to. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. That's the record, the golden record of all of human culture. It's so cool. I do have the Rumble Cat. Someone's asking about the Rumble Cat. I do have that. That might be an option. All right, let's see what we can do with some bass vibes here. Let's just see what happens. Check. Can you... Okay, now we can hear. Check. Okay, cool. What do we actually... I think we're playing C sharp minor to G sharp minor. I think that's the vibe. So it should be. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Let me just vibe with this, see what happens. don't want to play just what's cool. I want to play the vibe of the story. Like, what do we think? Are we on track here? Connor says a picked palm muted bass. That might be the move. Let's try the felt pick. Let's try old Carol K. The Queen, her method. Maybe that? Something like that? I think we're on to something. Okay, I'm going to drop beat one. I think that's going to help us. Hi. Thank you. Sound by Shay, everyone. Yeah, on to something. Let's try that. Maybe I'll just record it and see what it sounds like. Here we go. So I'll come in with the pad here. Yeah, okay. Sound Propeller says, making the lead-up notes intentional is more like the Satellite's vibe. I think so. All right, let me try that again. I think it's really close. I just gotta simplify it. Always gotta simplify. Always makes music better. like coming in and not on the downbeat. But maybe on the first one it's on the downbeat. Details matter. Yeah, let's listen to that. Let's listen to that. It's so funny. When you're a bass player, there's a world of difference between one tiny, tiny decision. That's part of why I like doing this. Anybody can play bass, but not anybody can play bass. Not saying I can, I'm just saying the pursuit of that is a joy. Yeah, I like it. We'll see. All right, we'll see what Rhett thinks. Let's check in with our good friend Rhett, who's somewhere off out in interstellar space right now, I think. Hey Rhett, can you hear me?
Yes. What's
Hi.
up?
How's it going, man?
Good. I sent you 2 parts.
Okay. You want to tell me about them while I download them?
Yeah. So one of them is like a stereo ambient chord progression.
Okay.
So I figured I'm thinking E major here. So we're going, 2 to 3, F sharp, G sharp,
Oh.
and then eventually it'll go up to the 4.
Uh-oh. I was thinking of this as C sharp minor to G sharp minor.
No, I think it's 2 to 3.
Okay.
And then eventually we'll go to big, bright, happy.
Did you hear what I was just vibing on?
Yeah, but I was not paying super close attention because I was trying to record some stuff. But
okay.
I think what you're doing and what I'm doing will work because we're all diatonic in E here. So
okay, let's give it a try. So you want me to do the ambient one first? Bring that in first? Okay.
Bring the progression in, and then there's a little lead line thing, which is kind of this like fuzzy DI roomy thing.
Okay.
Space Western.
Stand by.
God, this tone I have pulled up. I just want to like sit and play this.
Well, you can.
I wish you guys could hear it. It's like, well, you'll hear in a second.
All right, listening. Let's go back to the DAW so everyone can see it. Wow.
Random pitch modulation going on there. The thought for me is like, its batteries are dying, it's slowly running out of power.
Yeah.
So the signal's not as clear as it used to be.
I love it. Listening. Yeah. Yeah, this is a vibe. Stand by just a second. Fixing my latency. Okay. Oh, so much better. Yeah, man, I love what you did. Here, let me go back to the Zoom call. Dude, amazing stuff. Really cool stuff.
Thanks, man.
Artistic liberties are really cool here. I feel like it's the whole point of this. A friendly reminder to the chat. This is not just about what's cool, it's about what tells the story. And I think this is a perfect example of something that's cool and tells the story, which is the best of everything. So
check
yeah.
out the second part that I sent you.
Okay.
So my idea with the chords was like I just recorded a bunch of different progressions, like changes, and we can sort of chop them up and put them wherever we want.
Okay.
And then this I pictured could be like a lead line or a melody, or it could just go alongside your bass.
Okay. Let me download it. I haven't downloaded it yet. Downloading fuzz. Downloading now. This is how you know it's live, folks. We are doing this in real time. I have no idea what to expect here. And Rhett didn't know what to expect when I put him on this weird thing, this weird Tiny Song live stream, whatever it is. And he's certainly rising to the challenge. Okay, importing from the downloads, fuzz guitar 1. I'll put it next to. Okay, so we'll listen to it. I'm going to go back to the DAW. So Rhett, while we're in the
I have another idea. This is going to be one of your favorite moves.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if it'll work, if it'll fit in anywhere, but I'm gonna track it real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna take some liberties here. I'm gonna kind of do some assembly and maybe chop some things
required.
up.
Yeah, chop some things up, move it around.
So just before you track though, it looks like I'm not sure if the form is locked in because I chopped up some stuff earlier and just made a 2-chord vamp. But I think everything you're
So I was thinking the 2-chord vamp could be like the A section, and then we can have a chorus that takes us to E major, which I've got in there. If you go later in the progression, there's some major voicings like 1, 4, 5 type stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then it walks back down. So it goes like if I remember what I played, like 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, then back to 1. So you can find it and chop it up, but there should be enough in there that we can like structure some changes out of it.
Okay, let me listen. We'll see what's going on here. Okay, there's a lot going on, but we're gonna chisel it into a cohesive form and make it happen. But I really like the parts. I like what's going on. So I'm just gonna do a little work here for a minute. Maybe we'll have the drums come back in. Ah. Okay. A lot of chords. All right. There's a lot going on, but I like it. I just need to make sure I understand it with the form. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to loop these drums, and I'm going to play bass with it for a minute and try and map it out in my mind and come up with something that works over the changes. Because I really like what Rhett did, but I need to make sure it all works together. So let's see what happens. This is going to be just like a practice, ear training practice. Same chords. Doing okay. There's the B section coming up. All right, right there. So we get all the way to measure 26. Hey, come in, designed by Shay.
I have a request from your good friend Rhett, asking you to potentially mute yourself in Zoom.
Can do.
Look at Rhett, is what I'm saying.
Stand by. Copy. Okay, we're good. All right, so we get to measure 20 something, and then we go to a different chord. Let's see what that is. Right there, we go to 4. I'm gonna have to chart this out because it's not consistent, but I like it. So let me do a quick chart. You know, if that's what the song takes. So I'm gonna do a listen through, and while I'm doing this listen through, everybody throw their ideas into the chat, and we'll see what we can do. So here's a listen through for chords. All right, listening to chords. All right, I think I got most of that. I think I'm going to chop it up a little bit because it's not really consistent, but I like the vibes. And let's check in with Rhett and see how he's doing. Hey, Rhett, how you doing, buddy? I think I'm going to simplify some of these chord changes at the ends. Does that affect what you're tracking right now? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we got to simplify this a little bit. All right, let me just, I'm going to mute Rhett because I hear him in my ears. Okay. We'll throw some scratch bass down and see what we can do. All right, that's where I think it's fallen apart a little bit. So up until there, I think it's cool, though. I like once we get to the E. I feel like once we get to the 1 to the E, it's like we've broken into interstellar space. Stand by just a second. Fixing this latency. All right. Looks like Rhett is still recording something. And I'm afraid to change the form because whatever he's doing might not work with whatever I change it to. So I think I'm going to make some executive decisions here. Stand by. Listening. Right there. That's where we need to either go back to a section or do something else. So, let's see how Rhett's doing before I... Hey, dude, how's it going?
Good. I literally just emailed it to you.
Okay, nice.
So
I really like what's going on. I think it's kind of the chords are falling apart for me a little bit at the end because it's not repeating itself. I like
that's fine.
Once we get to the E, but I need to kind of lock in a progression once we get there. But let me download what you got and see if it works with what's going on. I don't have it yet. Looks like it's still on the way. There it is. Outro idea. So tell me about this. What you got in mind for this?
So the idea of this, I used my little generation loss pedal here from Chase Bliss.
Cool.
And actually, we'll see if you just try and smell what I'm stepping in here a little bit. Just drop it in. And the idea is like, it's at the very end of the track, and this is the last thing that we hear.
Okay.
Just by itself.
All right, listening. We're going back to the DAW. So the chat's going to lose you for a second while we're in the DAW. All right, so we're going to listen to Rhett's idea here. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Dude, that's so cool.
So yeah, it's like his last little transmission, and it's this like major, and knowing you for as long as I've known you, one of your favorite moves is the 4/4 minor thing.
Yeah.
And it's like the perfect way of him it's like this melancholic kind of sound, and he's like, okay, I'm about to die, this is it, but it's been a good ride, and here's my last little just beep.
I love that. I think that's my favorite thing that's happened so far is that little Well, I mean, you know how to punch me right in the feels with the minor 4, but the tone too. Like it sounds like the I was actually reading about it today in the hopes that we would choose this one in the chat, and it's like basically and all this is on NASA's website if anyone's interested in it. But basically, as this, I guess you can call it satellite, as it gets further and further away, it's losing more and more of its functions in a specific order. Like there's only so much power, and it's over time. It's just like it's shutting down the least critical things until like at the very end, it's just going to like lose everything. And it's like, that's like the last little breath as it goes off. And I don't know if you heard this when I was talking earlier, but the when we first go to that E major, I feel like that's once we broke through to interstellar space. Outside of our solar system.
What is it called? It's not. Is it not the Harmon? There's No, no, that's the line I'm thinking of. That is the difference between the atmosphere and space. But there's some name for it where you break through the boundaries of our solar system. I remember hearing it on NPR a few years ago. But
it's so cool, man. All this stuff is so cool. All right, I love it. I love it. Cool. I got some great stuff here.
Let me hear what you've got so far. Because I'm going to refrain from adding anything else until I want to hear where things are at. Yeah,
I think basically everything's great until we get to, once we get to the 1-4-1-4, like that moment. And then I think at that point I need to chop it up a little bit and get us maybe to this. So I think I'll play it from the top, and you can hear it and listen to it. And I think I'm going to chop it up a little bit and kind of lock it into like a little more cohesive form, if that's cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right,
cool.
So listening back now. All right, we're
in line, and that's Harman Kardon's a speaker company.
Awesome. We have I think an amazing chat. So many great musicians and creative people in here. This is like my favorite thing about the whole thing is like getting to see everybody has ideas. And also I should say too, I'm multitasking a lot here. So if I'm not seeing what you're saying in the chat, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm trying to figure this song out. But keep throwing your ideas out there and your thoughts and your observations because they're awesome. So that being said, we're going to do a quick listen through and kind of make some decisions here. Here we go. So check. Okay. So I think I'm going to take all of this and move it out a little bit. So we'll do, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Right there is where I want it to start. So we'll pull this back. Yeah. 2, 3, yeah. Vibes. Love this. or this. Maybe drums drop out. Or they lo-fi. I love that ending so much. So cool. Okay. What you think, buddy? How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. There's one thing I did that I like. There's this melody thing in there that was kind of like a. Might try and like send you a keys line or something that doubles that, or maybe you can double it with like synth.
Yeah.
Then
Here's or go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I think the chord structure is there. I think like the meat of it's there.
Yeah, I think so too. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I think I'm going to shorten it. I think I'm going to consolidate. It needs to be a little tinier, right? In the spirit of things. So I think what I'm going to do is have that B section come a little sooner. And then tell you what, I think I'm going to take about 5 minutes, chop this thing up, make it a little more concise, lock in the chord progression, and then I think I'm going to track bass to it. And then maybe at that point, depending on how we're doing on time, I can send you that, and you could do something on top of it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump in here for a few minutes and just kind of boil this thing down, and then we'll see what happens from there. Sound good?
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
Hey, awesome work, man. I love everything you did. I'm having so much fun. So thank you, Rhett, for being here.
Yeah, dude.
All right, back to. Okay, so we need a. There was a specific moment where I wanted. Start deleting some layers. We don't need the pad. We're not going to use it. All right, I think it was around measure 26. All right, here we go. Let's just see. Two to three. Love this. So that's feels complete there. Rhett's amazing, isn't he? What a great guitar player. Four. That's where we should go major right there. So right there. All right, so we're cutting that. I think if we cut that out, that will help us consolidate this. Let's listen. Yeah. see what happens if we loop that. 1/4. Maybe we're like kind of, I feel like we're like, that's, I think we're just there. We're just vamping on that at this point. Okay, maybe we're fading out. Right there. So the full fidelity fades out, and then we're in this lo-fi thing, and I think the drums are gone. Listen to this transition. If this is cool, I think this is gonna be cool. Right there, the drums drop. But I'm going to keep drums in, lo-fi them a little bit, which is going to be cool. Stand by. Sometimes we mix as we go, folks, because sometimes the mix is a part of the arrangement. So I'm going to throw, I think this would be cool, throw some vinyl lo-fi vibes on the drums to match the vibe of the guitar. 1950s maybe on these drums. Let's see how that sounds. So we get here. Haha. And we'll fade them out. I think this is going to be cool. Drums are fading away. Batteries are depleting. I love that. It's working. I think that's working really. Okay. Hey, come in, Design by Shay. Sorry I missed you. What's up?
Absolutely fine. You are very distracted and focused, but I've got some design updates for you.
Uh-oh. What you got?
Well, check your email.
Copy. Checking the email. Okay, for those of you that don't know who that was, stand by a second as I switch back to... That's Shay, who's my favorite person, and she is an amazing artist, and she is creating one-of-a-kind merch for this stream in real time. While we're making the song, she's making art, and it's going to go on a custom collectible patch. You can only get the patch for a short time. It's on sale during the stream. It's full price after the stream, and then it's gone before the next episode. So if you want all the patches, collect all the patches, you got to get them in the stream. And it sounds like she just finished something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up what she sent me into a... All right, stand by. I gotta do some. Okay. I'm gonna bring in an image. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow. All right. I'm going to reveal it here in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. What? Designed by Shay. Dude, this looks so cool.
Thank you.
So is that an option A or option B situation, or is that the mock-up on the right?
Nah, it's a mock-up on the right.
Okay, there it is. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So you made this while we were making the song.
I sure did. I loved the idea of the space spaghetti western, and I really loved the idea that it's kind of serving sharpshooter space vibes, where maybe we're going to lose the Voyager, but it's not going to forget its own personal vendetta. It's got a mission, and it's here to serve.
I love it. Amazing. Awesome job. Thank you, Designed by Shay. We, everyone in the chat, say, we salute you, Shay.
Thank you, chat. Safe travels.
Awesome work. Okay, cool. So if you want to remember this moment that we've all shared and are sharing, we're not done yet. Here's the one-of-a-kind patch. And it's an awesome way to support the channel and Shay and myself. So amazing job, Shay. And go get the patch, everybody. And also, I should say, too, a huge thank you to Sweetwater, who sponsored this stream. They have a really cool giveaway going on right now. The link to that is in the description. So I'm going to jump back into Music World here. And let's see how we're doing. I think I like the form that I just sort of locked in. But let's listen to it. So from the top. And a reminder, we do this every Thursday in February. I think this is feeling good. Yeah. I love it. I'm loving this. All right, that's the form. Making an executive decision. I think that's the form. And we're gonna move forward. But before we do, let's see how our good friend Rhett's doing. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. Much like the Voyager satellite is running out of battery power, I am running out of whiskey, so I'm going to run downstairs. And
Okay. Hey, how do you feel about the form? Everything?
I'm happy with the form. I think, I mean, I'm happy guitar-wise. And
Yeah.
I mean, we originally talked about going spaghetti space western. I feel like we're kind of more in spaghetti, or no, in space, like lo-fi vibes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would be beneficial to try and push it more spaghetti western with a guitar sound. What I was gonna say is like, I don't know if you got your Moog set up,
I
but it
do.
would be cool to try something. Also, I sent you a little Rhodes melody thing.
Okay.
I played it on guitar and then doubled it on the Rhodes, but I'm not sure if the guitar part made it into that arrangement, but that Rhodes might fit. It's just one little phrase. So you can kind of like drop it in and drag it around, see where it fits.
Okay,
if at all.
cool. All right, go get your refill. I'm gonna do some bass and we'll see what happens.
Do it.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Great work.
Be right back.
How fun is this? We're making a song in real time with our friends on the internet. I can't believe this works. There's so many screens and so many things going on, and it's all coming together. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to you for being here. Before I do bass, I just kind of want to like read the chat a little bit because I feel like I've been like in so many different headspaces. It seems like people dig the form. A crash at the end could be cool. Okay, I think are you guys vibing? How's everybody feeling? I think it's time for bass. I think that's my journey. So I'm going to jump in on that. Hello?
Hand me your tab.
What? Thank you.
Also, best friends forever.
Yes. Great.
You want to say anything about that?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry?
All right. Let's see here. No, I want to go. Yeah. It keeps reverting to latency and then back off, so I have to keep doing that. It's not low latency mode. It's something else. I don't know why it's happening. But let's I think it is the I think it's that kind of vibe. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens here. Now that we have a form. Chart's wrong because I changed the form. I think that's the right vibe though. I think drop in some beat ones. Let's try that. Let's try that again. How's everybody feeling? I'm reading the chat while I'm tracking and reading a chart that's wrong. There's a lot of layers going on. Okay, what's everybody thinking? Now I'm reading the chat. Hi.
Hey, amazing. Love it.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, as Shay just brought me a glass, and look at this. Bass friends forever. If you want to be bass friends forever, get the mug. It's in the chat. Okay. Everybody's saying sparser. Okay, here's what I think. If we're going with the story, it's like the bass, somebody's saying getting simpler towards the end. And I think it's basically like, if we're going with the story of the Voyager is slowly like losing its systems, it's like maybe the bass is a little spicier at the top, and then throughout the song it gets simpler, and then it finally just is gone. I think that's what's going on. I think it's yeah. I can hear Rhett. Rhett's talking to me. Let me see what Rhett's saying. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what if you tried automating a high pass filter for the last like 4 bars in your bass, where you keep playing like you've been playing, and then it just slowly, the low end just gets pulled out
That could be
into
cool.
like
Yeah.
just the thin radio sound.
That's cool. That's a cool vibe. Let me.
Oh, Hank in the chat, he has the opposite idea. Maybe a low pass filter closing towards the end.
I think it's a cool concept. I think it's maybe that, or maybe it's the bass simplifying. Let me get the takedown, and we'll listen to it and we'll try it, because I really like the idea. All right, so now I think I have an idea of the vibe, and I'm gonna print it real quick. So here we go. We'll go from the top. I love that outro. Okay. How do we feel about that take? Somewhere between reggae and atmospheric, like Connor says. I'm just going to listen to it. Let's listen. I'm vibing with that. I think I feel good about it. I think I might need Moog. I think Moog might be the next move. Hey, what's up, Rhett? How you feeling, buddy?
I was just gonna say, I think Moog might be the move.
All right, I'm gonna jump in there. I think it's some kind of droney, quirky, warbly sound.
Yeah, and I'm almost feeling like the intro, like narrative wise, the intro needs something. I feel like it could be one of two things. It could be either A, something big and bombastic that represents liftoff, or something like vibey, spacey that represents like we're catching it in space kind of thing. So I don't know what you think about that, but
Okay, if we're going with narrative vibes, I feel like for me, the most intense moment of the song is when you play that fuzz part at the beginning, which might be the like breaking out of our orbit into the okay. As I'm talking, I'm realizing, what if you did a similar, okay, this is going to be cool. This is going to be so cool. Okay, you do something similar in tone and character as you did on the outro, and you do an intro.
okay.
And it represents the etching of the gold record.
Ah,
So it's like a sound that represents crafting this record, imprinting it, creating it, and then we send it off into space. That's when the fuzz guitar kicks on. We blast off. We go out, and then once we go major, now we're in the interstellar space, in the deep space.
okay.
And then we vibe on the celestial vibes for a while, and we slowly lose power, and we end with that same story of the record, which is 14 billion miles away now. So
Got
I
it.
think, here's what I think should happen. If you're cool with it, you do some sort of very short, quirky, thoughtful introduction, maybe maybe like 2 bars, a bar or 2 bars, and then the drums drop. And then while you're doing that, I'm tracking some Moog. What do you think?
Yeah, cool.
Cool?
I think I got an idea. We'll see if it works.
Break. How fun is this, guys? Oh my gosh. We're making a weird song in real time. Okay. For Moog vibes, I need to create a track. Okay. Let's see. I think you can hear that. See you later, Hank. Thanks for being here, dude. All right, so check. Okay. Let me experiment with some Moog sounds real quick. I'm going to put you into a Moog cam. Stand by. Watch yourself. I'm tilting you. Reminder, the patch. It's cool. It's on sale now. It's in the chat and the description. So let's find a sound here. Stand by. Gotta find it. It's a deal with vintage synthesizers. You gotta find the sounds. Yeah. Okay. Some modulation. Yeah, something like that, maybe. Yeah, what's up, Designed by Shay?
Can we hum the mute zoom again?
Can you do what?
Hum mute zoom again for our dear friend Rhett.
Copy. Can do. Thank you. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, something like that. All right, I'm going to just try and track one because I don't have time to get too specific with this. Yeah, I think that's a vibe. Although, guess what, guys? I'm a human, and I I didn't have the right input selected with all this multitasking, and I apologize. So that I didn't get that take, and I'm going to get it this time, and I'm sorry. There we go. All right. This will be it on the Moog. It'll be even better, actually. It's a mistake that will make the song better. Here we go. I think we got it. I'm going to Command S that before we get anywhere else. Let me flip this camera back up. Hi. Welcome back. I felt good about that. How did everybody else feel? I think I'm thankful that previous take didn't survive because I like that last one better. Command S. Let's real quick. Let me do a quick fix my problem. Gotta figure that out for the next. So much better. Okay. Every once in a while, I'm a second behind what my face is saying from what I hear in my ears, and it's not my favorite thing. Okay, cool. Let's see how our good buddy Rhett's doing. What's he up to? Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going? Check, check. Rhett, can you hear me?
Sorry. Yes, good.
Hi.
I just put you something.
Uh-oh. Okay. Golden guitar. It makes me think of the critically acclaimed film Man with the Golden Gun, starring Roger Moore. But he's playing
Maybe
guitar.
the worst Bond? Second worst Bond?
Wait, you saying Roger is or that movie is?
No, yeah, Roger. I mean, no shade to Roger, but...
Yeah, well, there's something charming about his silliness.
Well, we all know that best Bond is Daniel Craig, so...
Rhett, this is my stream, and don't make me mute you. Sean Connery, my friend.
This is kind of like a tempo sort of thing. Just kind of drop it in at the beginning and let it see what happens.
Okay.
I can see that like image behind you of like the golden record being sprayed with something, and that was my inspiration.
Okay, I dig that. I'm going to move everything over to give you a little space for your intro. Okay, going back to the DAW. People won't be able to hear you while I'm in DAW. So we'll have the reveal here and then come back to you in just a second. Sound good? Okay. All right, so let's see what Rhett did. It's this new thing here. Let's listen to it. It's called Golden Guitar. I don't know what to expect. In chat, who's the best Bond? I think it's Sean Connery, but you can't. I don't know. I'm right. I don't care. Listening. Ooh. Wow. Etching the guitar of gold. Okay, that's a vibe. Hold on. Got to go back to Rhett. Dude, come on. What?
I can't pretend like that was all me. That this pedal did all the heavy lifting for me, but it's
whatever, man. The pedal's just a box. You played it. You used it.
This box is pretty good. It's a pretty good box.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good box, but dude, that part was killer.
Thanks, man. So yeah, just drop it in kind of wherever you feel like it, and I'd be interested to hear how it overlaps with that initial like pad part that we had in there, that little keys twinkly thing, if that's still in there. But
yeah. I think the pieces are all here now.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of stitching it together.
I don't think we owe any parts. I think it's just getting everything to play nice, chopping some things up, and just kind of dialing it in. So, I mean, although, is there anything else you feel led to
No,
try?
I feel good. I mean, I feel like at this point, adding anything else is just going to be, you know, looking for solutions that don't need to happen. So
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's arrangement at this point.
Well, okay. I think I humbly and gratefully release you of your duties, if that's the case.
Thanks, man.
Dude, this was so fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was a blast.
Okay, so I think before you leave, everyone in the chat, Rhett is awesome. He has an amazing YouTube channel. If you don't already follow him, you absolutely should. And he's also a great friend, and I'm grateful to him for being here. So thank you, dude. And
thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
good time.
I'm gonna chop this thing up. Hang out in the chat as long as you want to, and
Cool.
feel free to chastise me with your arrangement suggestions. I'll do the best I can without you. But in the same way that the Voyager is sadly leaving our range, Rhett is leaving our stream, and we salute him in the same way that we salute the Voyager. Thank you, Rhett. We love you, man. We appreciate you. Goodbye. What a guy. Oh my gosh. This is a fun vibe. Okay, so now, chat and friends, everyone. We've been at this for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I want to be respectful of everyone's time and night. So here's what I think is going to happen. I'm going to go back to this shot. Hi. And also, I'm going to get rid of this thing in the top corner. Okay. All right. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to get back into creative mode. I'm going to get my own head for a little bit, chop some things up, do some basic mixes. We're going to vibe on this. I want your ideas, your thoughts, anything that needs to change. Hang out as long as you want. I think I'll probably have this thing dialed in maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And then we can kind of go our separate ways. But before all that happens, I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here. This is so fun. This is my idea of a great time, making music with friends, making new friends. It's fun to see everybody's name in the chat. I'm grateful for everyone that's here. If you want to support custom merch, Designed by Shay is designing one-of-a-kind patches for each episode. They're only available for a short time. So check those out, and we have a bunch of new merch. And then also, I have some courses. They're on sale, minor and major triads. So if you want to learn a little bit more about music theory, that is a resource that's really affordable and available to you now. And then also, I want to say a huge thank you to Sweetwater. Sweetwater has sponsored this, and I'm just so blown away by that. And Sweetwater's been really cool to me, and I'm really grateful to them. They have a cool giveaway going on right now for content creators. So if you're interested, that link is in the description and in the chat. And I just want to say a huge thanks to Sweetwater. So all that being said, we're not done. No, we need to get this satellite safely beyond our solar system. So I'm going to jump back into creative mode here, and we're gonna tickle these faders, and we're gonna mute some things. We're at that point where we have too much, and we need to decide what's actually helping us and what actually is hurting us. We have so much good stuff. It's a great problem to have. We have so many great layers. But I am a firm believer that if you want to make music sound bigger, you take things away. And that's why CCM doesn't sound good to me. And that's a hot take, and I probably shouldn't have said that, but this is my stream. So let's kind of chisel away some layers and get this feeling good. Okay. Listening. I'm gonna pull some frequencies out of this to kind of make it a little more like our outro. I'm trying to get it too thin, but it's actually cool having some low end on the intro. Boom. Right there. That's where we want the drums. All right, I think so. So I think the drums need to be a hair sooner. Let's go back. Let's try this. We're making creative decisions here. So cool. What a cool part. Yeah. Okay, so that needs to come in a hair sooner. We're going to fade this in, I think. While, whoops, guitar intro is going on. We're gonna have this. Okay, let's fade it in. Right. Here we go. Let's listen to this. A little sooner actually, but I like that it's working nicely. This is what you get when you get a really good guitar player on your creative things. Makes it easy. Fading in the bloops. Getting ready to blast off. In 3, 2, 1. Vibin'. The Moog, it needs to be later. We'll have the Moog come in once it gets boring. Right here. Right there. That's where the Moog comes in. Yep. Sometimes you just have to make these decisions with a sword. You slash and burn and do some drastic things. Sometimes you... All right, let's listen to that. So cool. Don't need to pull out a lot of that. That's where it lives, up there. Maybe the Moog comes in once the fuzz is gone. Right there. See, we have too many layers going on at the top, but then the fuzz goes away, and then we have a new part coming in because we're going into a different layer of orbit, right? Yes, I think that the drums might be a little hot. Just organizing a little bit. All right, we need some stereo imaging on the Moog. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, that's what stereo will do for you. And look at that. It's taken up its own little space. All right, I know what we need. We need a second Moog. Oops, that is... Please don't crash, Logic. Got a lot of things going on. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to go up an octave and hard pan them. Or pan them away from each other a little bit. Let's link them. Go up an octave. Yes, the Moog does sound theremin-y. All right, so we now have two Moogs, one low and one high, with a wide stereo image. I think that's feeling good. Let's listen from the top. There's the sound of Earth. Guitars away from each other a little bit. I usually like to hard pan, but just make some space. Stand by. Trim these down. Fade them out sooner. Listen to this. I think it's starting to feel good. Wow. Okay. We're getting really close. All right, my friends. This is every Thursday this month. So come back next week. Huge thank you to Rhett. If you don't follow him, follow Rhett. He has an amazing YouTube channel. He's a great friend of mine. Huge thank you to Designed by Shay, making custom, awesome, one-of-a-kind art for you for this stream. A massive thank you to Sweetwater for making this whole thing possible. And somewhere 14 billion miles from here, Voyager continues, and may this song encourage it in its last moments. We salute the Voyager. We celebrate it. And a huge thank you to you. For those of you that are supporting live music and being a part of this and here in real time, I'm eternally grateful. And I hope to see you on the next Tiny Songs Live. And I salute you. Well, we did it. I'm not entirely sure what we did, but we did something, and I'm grateful to you for being a part of it. There are a few ways you can support this channel. 1, we have merch, limited edition merch for each episode. 2, music courses. 3, I have affiliate links to the gear that I'm using to create this music. And 4, private music coaching. If you want one-on-one time with me to talk about whatever you want musically, that's available as well. And links to all of that are in the description. Tiny Songs Live will be every week this month.